Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer Mitzvahs HaKotzar. Mitzvahs Loisaseh, the negative commandment, Mem Dalid number 44. Shaloi lahakais av ve'em. You're not allowed to hit your father or your mother. Although that's obvious, you're not allowed to hit another human being, so all the more so you cannot hit your father and your mother. However, the punishments are going to be much worse. Shenemba, like it says in the Torah, umake avi ve'imay mais yumas. Somebody who strikes their father or mother, mais yumas, they will certainly be put to death. And we learned this out like we did yesterday from the verse of La Yosef, that when it comes to the Bezdin giving out their lashes, their 40 lashes to the person who deserves it for whatever crime he committed, La Yosef, you're not allowed to add a single one. And that single one is considered adding extra. So all the more so, says the Gemara, as we pointed out before, if you're not allowed to hit a person at all, even one strike, one hit, one patch, already you transgressed. If a person made a wound in his father or mother, and there were witnesses there that warned the person, you know you're not allowed to hit and wound your mother or father, and the son says, I know, I'm going to do it anyway. So misasa bechenek, his punishment is the death penalty, and it's bechenek, it's with strangulation. So remember, yesterday when we spoke about not hitting a person, that's a lav ba'alma, that is a negative commandment, and the punishment is going to be that you're going to get lashes back yourself. Over here, the severity of hitting one's father and mother and creating a wound in them is going to bring about the death penalty, strangulation. He called al oznai, if a person whacked their father or mother in the ear, and they ended up going deaf as a result of it, chayev misa, the child deserves the death penalty. Why? Because even though you don't see a wound on the outside of the ear, it's impossible that you didn't bring at least one drop of blood in the inner ear that you can't see with your own eyes. And therefore, since that you made a wound in this father or mother through their ear, through hitting them there, therefore you also deserve the death penalty. He called b'lei chabur. Let's say you hit your parents and you did not wound them. You didn't create any wound, any blood, anything like that. Chayiv k'may al shar adam Yisrael. Then you get the punishment of as if you struck any other Jew, which is you'll be over on a lav. You transgressed a negative prohibition. You're going to end up getting lashes. What if you ended up hitting your father and mother after they died already? Not a good thing to do. It's certainly a disgrace to the honor and glory of one's parents. Nevertheless, Pater, you did not transgress this mitzvah at all. You're not allowed to do bloodletting to one's father or mother, meaning you cannot be a doctor and do procedures and surgeries that are going to draw blood on your parents, because that would end up being making a wound, and making a wound is an issur, is a prohibition in the Torah that deserves a death penalty. So if you're a doctor and your father and mother needs a procedure, or they need you to draw blood, to let blood, you can't do such a thing. Now, if there's no other doctor that is around, then you can do as they have ordered you to do. I believe, we'd have to double check for sure, but if you are an expert in your field and your parents feel comfortable with you doing the procedure on them, even though that it means cutting them, even though that it means causing blood and the like, so then you are considered the doctor that is around under the circumstances that in theory should be permissible as well. However, if there's other doctors that can do as good of or as better a job than you can, you should remove yourself from the mission or the task over here of operating on them so you don't draw blood. This is a mitzvah that is found everywhere all the time. For men and for women alike have the same prohibition of striking, of hitting, of drawing blood on their parents. Have a wonderful day.